Hello and welcome to another We Draw Together. I'm Rhett.
I'm Levi, I'm 8 years old.
I'm Isaac and I'm 10 years old.
I'm Savannah and I'm 8 years old.
Yes, and if you have not guessed from what Savannah is wearing today, we are going to be drawing a football player! Yes, and right in time for Super Bowl. So, join us in drawing a football player and for another We Draw Together. Alright, let's jump right in. Okay, so we're going to draw a circle, not in the middle of the page up here, but a little bit over this way. And you can make your circle pretty big, or at least look how big mine is in comparison to my page. And it's kind of a little bit of an oval. If you draw a circle, that's fine. Mine's a little bit longer, where it's longer going up and down than it is left and right. So it's a little bit of an oval, and it's got kind of,
I did pretty good.
I don't know, some flat sides. Yeah, that's excellent. Very, very good. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is let's draw a line that's about halfway across this circle, but it starts inside the lines. And it comes across like this, and it doesn't touch the outside of this side, and it doesn't touch the outside of this side. And so you're going to have this line that comes across like that. And then you're going to swoop it down on one side and swoop it down on the other side. And that's going to give us our helmet. We're drawing the helmet first, of course. You probably thought that was the football.
Yeah, well, why would the football be up high?
Yeah.
Well, football's going high in football.
Air.
Now let's draw a straight line down starting right in the middle, and it starts at the bottom of this helmet and hits the bottom of the, we're making the face mask here. And then next we're going to draw two lines, and they start kind of on the inside of these swooshy parts here, and I've got one that goes like that, and then one that's just right below it, underneath, like that. And wherever they hit, if yours hits below the ear holes, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. And next we're going to draw a line on this side and a line on this side. And now we have got our face mask. Next we're going to draw a line that starts on this side of that middle bar and goes up, and on this side of the middle bar and just goes straight up.
That's a big brain.
Big red.
Big brain, a big brain football player. You gotta be smart to play football.
Yep.
And then if you want to add in a double line, you can go ahead and do that. You got the double line on either side. Next, let's draw in his ear holes, and that's right here, and it's a half circle and a half circle. And you can go ahead and fill those in, make those black. Half circle on one side, half circle on the other side. Now he can hear the play. Before, they were like, double 16, odd 49 left.
Wait,
and
what?
all he could hear was... Yeah, see? That's the problem. You didn't know that.
So he just goes crazy.
Yeah. Okay, next, let's start with his arms. And we're going to have... Watch how my arms go. One starts right here at his ear hole. The other one starts down here on his face mask. And one arm is going to come out like this, and it's about the width of his helmet. See how mine is about the same width as my helmet? Not way, way out to the edge of the page, and not a super short one right here. Try to kind of look at your helmet and see if you can gauge. And the same thing on the other side, but this one kind of comes down at an angle, and it's going to come in and down like this. One's coming up at an angle, the other one's coming down. Yeah, there you go. Okay, awesome. Now this next part is pretty tricky, so you gotta watch what I'm doing really closely. Start right here where we've got this, the end of our line. And we're gonna draw a football, but don't finish your football. You're gonna draw it out and a curve like this, and out and a curve like this. But look how wide I'm leaving mine open at the bottom. I'm not closing it in. We have to leave room for his hand to come down and be grabbing the football.
Skinny football. Big player.
I got big.
Skinny football. It might be a little bit flat.
I gotta get a big football for that.
Now we're going to draw his thumb. We're going to start with a thumb because it might be a little bit easier to do it this way. Go ahead and draw a line that starts on the outside of this one and draw it up like this, and it has a curve at the end,
I don't have room.
and it comes back, and it's kind of, it's wider at the bottom than it is at the tip. And now we can go ahead and just close this off. Just draw a straight line or even a little bit of a curved line that comes across like that. Now let's draw a line that starts out here. You can use this line of your thumb as a guide and start a little bit out here and draw a line that goes like this halfway, and then a line that goes like this the rest of the way to bring it up to your shoulder pad. And that is his elbow. His arm. His arm that has an elbow. And then now you're going to draw one more straight line that comes across like this. See, now I've got another straight line that comes across like that. But that's actually kind of long. Keep it going. Make it kind of long. I think y'all need to make y'all's a little bit longer.
Is mine good?
Yeah, that's great. And next, just wrap it into your ball like that. And look, I've got kind of different thicknesses. I'm going to try to smooth this out by starting back here and running it all the way around so I can smooth out any of those jagged little points and stuff. And then if you've got room, I've got a lot of room on my hand. I'm going to draw another line. This might be confusing. Start here and come this way. You're following this line, kind of. You're drawing a parallel line to that, and that is his fingers.
I did it.
Good. And then do you want your player to have a glove?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. So I'm going to draw two lines that go from here to here and here to here. They have to be on this side of the thumb. They can't be
Mine is not
on
connected.
this side of the thumb. Good. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is draw his other arm. And his other arm is going to start right here on this part of his pads. And we're drawing a very short line like this. Just a short line that comes down. That's the inside of his arm. But the outside of his arm, give yourself some room. Make it a thick arm. Don't make a tiny little skinny arm. I'm making his arm come like this. And it comes way down past that arm and even curves a little bit in like this.
Got that?
Good, yes. And then now let's draw that all the way up to about here. As long as you made this line, make this next line about the same. And then connect those. And then let's go ahead and draw the next part of his arm. And start right here about as wide as his wrist will be, which is kind of should match this one. And then it's going to get bigger as it comes over here. And it's going to come past this line right here. If you want to start on the inside and draw it towards his hand, start at his elbow and draw it towards his
I
hand.
see what it's looking like now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now for his hand, we're going to go like this. It's going to go up and over.
Up and over.
Yeah, and the other one is just kind of going to go like this, and then you're going to, it's kind of a box. Kind of do it like that.
Why a box? Make his knuckles.
Make of the box.
Neck has.
And now we're going to put 3 lines in here. 3 lines make 4 fingers. Watch my lines. 1, 2, 3. 3 lines make 4 fingers. And then now put a wiggly line. It doesn't touch this, and it doesn't touch over here. It goes wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh,
Quickly.
See? Those are his knuckles. Those show where his... See your knuckles before your fingers start to bend? Now let's put his little thumb in, and that's just going to be a... Whoop.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I do want that.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, I do want to win.
Thumbs up, I want to win.
Yeah.
Now, where this line is coming down right here, go ahead and bring it down on the bottom part of the arm. Just a little, because his waist is right here. Not very far past his arm. And now let's connect this line to over here in this line. To his, wherever it hits over there. Probably his hand is where it needs to hit. Or it can hit below the hand a little bit.
This, I don't really know it's like this. Like this.
That's okay. It looks great. You're doing a good job.
Looks weird.
Okay, now for his legs, we're gonna start a line right in the middle, but it's down here. It's gonna start right here. Okay, actually, it's gonna start a little bit further over here, and it's gonna come out like this, and it's gonna come past his body. So watch mine before you draw yours. It comes at an angle a little bit, and it comes past his body, and then it does a little swoosh down like that. So make sure your line starts back here and then passes his body. Does a swoosh.
Mine's
Swoosh.
probably going to go off the paper.
And we can actually give this a little more, bring it around for his knee a little bit. Bring it a tighter curve where this is sort of a bigger curve. Make this a shorter curve that goes whoop. And if you're getting close to the edge of your paper, then this next move needs to be straight down because this is going to be his leg. So as long as this is, make it the same length going down, okay? And that's going to go down from the curve you just made.
Like that one?
Good, that's great. And then now let's draw a shoe on him, and it's going to start right here, and it's going to come, mine's going to come up. See how it comes up a little bit? And then it's going to come back like this, and it's going to come past this line. It comes out here, and it comes back here, but it's going to come past.
I need to make grass. Yeah. So it keeps floating.
Oh, that's good. Go ahead and bring yours all the way around past the line that's the front of his shin.
Okay.
So just bring your shoe so it comes past that line. And now let's go ahead and bring it up to here to be at the same level as this. Now let's just put a line. See how far away these two things are? They're from here to here. Well, let's just put a dot that's wider than that. Not the same, but a little wider and directly across here. And that's going to be kind of our guide that we're going to draw our next two lines to, because the next line is going to be starting from wherever his waist, like this, to that line, and then starting from here, but give him a little bit of a calf that has a hump.
Oh, I see.
Your calf has a hump right here, and then it has the rest of it is straight. Good. Okay, so we've got his first leg in there. And now let's go ahead and go across there. Because of their pants, they go right across at the bottom of your knee.
Where?
Right here where these 2 points meet, right at that little point.
Like that?
Yep, perfect. And then down here, let's draw a line across here for his shoe. Go ahead and close that line for his shoe. And then underneath where we made this line, let's do 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are going to be his sock. That's part of his uniform. Now let's put a letter C right here. It doesn't touch the top of his leg. It doesn't touch any lines at all. But it just goes like this. It's a C, and that shows where the pad is underneath his uniform. His knee pad. Good. You got a good C there. The next one we're going to do is a square, and again, it doesn't touch this line, but it starts right here, and it goes down, square, and then up.
Down, square, and then up.
And then you're going to put 3 lines in there, and they don't touch either. Well, they can actually touch the top. 1, 2, 3. I didn't have my last one touch. You can have them touch or not. but you want to put 3 lines in there. If you put 3 lines in and it didn't come out to where it's even, go ahead and put you another line in there.
I accidentally did
In
4.
between that line and the line over there. Put another one.
Can I touch the bottom because I kind of did it too
Yeah,
short?
that's fine. It can touch the bottom.
because it's not even.
4, that's good. Okay, so this next line we're going to draw is just right here at the other edge of his waist, and it's going to come back until it hits the leg. Whoa, what happened to my marker there? Work!
Okay, let's go.
I gave it a good talking to. Shouldn't have that problem anymore. Okay, so now think about where this line hit the leg right here. Think about where it's going to pop out on the bottom. So if you can imagine, it's going behind the leg. Just follow it, follow it, follow it, and then maybe put you a mark there. That's where you're going to start. And then you're going to draw a curve like this. And now the next part is our leg is going to be coming out this way. We're going to be drawing him running. Man, mine does not look very good. I kind of missed my mark. Let's see if I can draw it a little bit where at least it looks like it's coming from there. Okay. And now let's draw this part of his leg next. The shin that comes out this way.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the shoe. So start right here and go... This is going to come down and just draw the letter U. And when you draw this part of the U, it comes down and then up, and it comes way up. It comes past the front of the shin. Down, letter U, and come up past your shin. And now you're ready to put a curve on the backside for his heel.
Heel.
And then now you're ready to... Remember where we put that little point? See how these 2 points are this far away? Well, that next point, I'm going to put right about here that's going to come like this. And on a calf, you have a kind of a straighter part, and then you have a curvy part. Savannah, you could go ahead and curve yours and bring it into maybe about there. Good. Nice calves. Oh, he must work out. Okay, now we can go ahead and take that and just right up to the gluteus maximus, as they say, the butticus.
Mine looks fat.
But you have to have all-sized people to play this game.
Yeah.
Gotta have the big ones to move the big people. Gotta have the small ones to run fast. Next, let's take the line right there. It starts right in that little point, and we're going to draw it across here. This is the bottom of his pants. And let's close your shoe in on this side. And then let's give him those sock lines. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
4 sock lines that start below the line that we just made for the bottom of his pants. And now we can do this. Remember that letter C that we did for his knee pad? Let's do it the same one, but it's a letter C that faces down. It's almost like a hill because his knee is turned the other way. Now let's go ahead and give him some laces on his shoes, and that's going to be very short lines, and you're just going to start... You're not going to start back here. You don't lace your shoes up at your ankle. You lace them on the top of your feet, and that's here. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do 3.
Okay.
You can do 4 if you want. And then the same thing over here. You're just going to start pretty much right where the front of the shin hits the shoe. And do them on the outside of that. 1, 2. You know what? I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do 4 in both of them.
I'm going to do 3 and 4.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You can mix it up like that. Okay, let's give the guy some cleats. And that means some tiny little humps. 1, 2. And then you don't really have any inside your heel. Sometimes you just... Not on your heel, in the middle part of your foot. You have them on your heel and your toes.
I mean lines like little spots. I mean spikes.
That's great. Spikes are fine.
It's easier to cut the grass so the person most.
Yeah, you better not mess with
Yeah.
this guy here, else he'll spike you with cleats.
Yeah, I mean, he looks pretty mean. Okay, let's give him his glove. We didn't finish his glove up here. And that's going to be right at the wrist. 2 lines. I'm going to curve my line. See how they curve a little bit like that? And that gives it, that makes his arm look like it's round.
I don't get how we can see the knuckles, but there's a glove on top of it.
Well, you can see knuckles through gloves sometimes. And then let's do our lines on the football. And those lines are going to start back here. These are a little bit tricky. You're going to draw 2 curved lines, and they need to be at the back of the football because we have to have room to put lines, 2 curved lines down here at the front of the football.
That was pretty easy.
Wow, you nailed that. Okay, you guys all nailed it. And the next one, you might not have room to where you can see yours. You can put them in if you want to, but sometimes it's better to leave details out if it's going to make it look harder to see. I'm going to put my next line right here. It starts on this side of his thumb, and then I'm going to stop it and hit his thumb, and then I'm going to draw it the rest of the way like that.
Like that?
Yeah, that's great. And then draw another line where you can see the white part that we're drawing is the white part of that football where you can see the stripe.
There we go.
Good. Okay. Now let's give him some movement lines. And the way movement lines work is they all need to be going the exact same direction. So like this, if you draw one there, then you need to draw the next there. And some of them will cross over your drawing, and some of them will just come like this to the edge. I'm going to draw another one up here on his head, and this one is not going to touch anything. It's just going to come like that. It's not touching him. But I'm going to draw 2 down here, and both of these, I'm going to have both of these cross the edge of his pants like that.
I can't
And you
really
can-
do that.
If you can't do it, then that's fine. You can just draw him out to the side.
Kind of did.
Awesome. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is give him a number. And so,
What number is he?
7.
well, we're going to do ours in a block. So let's all do it the same number because I'm going to show you how to make block letters. Block numbers. So here's what you want to do. You want to draw a rectangle, a long and skinny rectangle that's out here in front of his hand. Yeah, so now at the tip of this one, go out like that and up at an angle. And then this line is going to come up here and is going to finish where it's the same length like that. And then now square it off. Okay, I'm going to do 10.
Numbers.
So I'm going to do a big circle behind his hand here. And like this.
I did another 11.
Oops,
Red.
I messed up. It looks like a 16 now.
Looks awesome.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and turn mine sideways and do that
Same number.
number 10, but now it's going to be sideways. So the 1 is like that, and my 0 is like that.
Oh, sideways.
Yeah, turn your page sideways.
There we go.
And then I'm going to turn it the other way so I can get his other one. And do the 1 right starting where it touches the edge of the top of the pads. And then the circle right next to it. Last thing. You know what we don't have on here?
Oh, yes.
What?
This.
The laces
The laces on what?
on this football.
Oh, yeah, that's the last thing.
Now, yeah, if you want to do laces that are going to be white, then you have to make a box, a long and skinny box like this.
Can't do that.
If you don't have room, then you can just go like this, where you draw a line and go whoop, whoop, Won't. And draw your laces like that.
So, what are we gonna do?
We're going to draw a box, and then we're going to draw little boxes that come out to the side. Little boxes. And you want to have boxes that match on either side that look like they're going under the main laces there.
There we go. I kind of did it.
Good. Awesome. Well, we're finished with ours. We're going to go ahead and color them in, and we will see you at the end.
Whoa!
Well, we finished ours, and we put all of our players on different teams. Well, 2 of us ended up on the same team, Cowboys.
Okay.
But yeah, Levi, why don't you tell us about yours?
Mine is running to the touchdown, even though he's probably going to get wrestled down.
Why is he going to get wrestled down?
Because I'm going to draw somebody right here that's going to go.
How about yours?
Mine is a fat running back that's on the Chargers team that does not go fast.
And mine's on the Cowboys.
Because he weighs so much?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they're not very fast.
And mine's on the Cowboys, even though he's probably not going to be.
Mine is just taking a second as he runs to look towards the camera and go, yeah, take a picture of me. Sweet.
Look like this.
And he's on the Cowboys.
And he's going to get down.
What about yours, Savannah?
Mine looks like Nacho Libre from Nacho Libre, and mine's on the Cardinals.
Or the Angry Birds team.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this just in time for Super Bowl. Send us your pictures if you want to. We want to check out your football players. And please like and subscribe, maybe share with your friends. And join us again next time for another We Draw Together! Yay!
Hey guys, subscribe to the channel. We love you. Bye. He just killed me.
I'm gonna tackle you.
Hello. Hello. How you doing?
Okay, try to tackle my guy. Try.